Alright. The left arm got triggered because you got seen picking the lock. I thought I got it. I thought I picked the lock before I got seen, but maybe not. Yeah, DW is also in an affair. I mean, is the implication maybe that Isabel wrote this letter to DW? Scan it for prints. Good idea. How do you scan for prints again? You have to... print scanner. There is a way to, like... Isabel freaking Patterson. Wow. I should have known it was you. Dontrell Wolf. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Yes, it was 4 in the end. Who would have thought it was old Donnie Wolf? I never would have guessed it was him. That's wild. But, like, I swear, they're having an affair with that other person, too. Like, you don't just say, we're gonna meet at a hotel, don't, like, let so-and-so get suspicious. I'm gonna have a donut. I've freaking earned a donut. I'll finish this beer, then I'll drink my donut. Drink my donut, yeah. I just threw a bottle of beer, guys. Relax. Oh my word. That red letter is the proof. There we go. Well, that ended up being way more difficult than I thought it would be. Alright, where does Mr. Wolf live? W. I work with somebody whose last name is Wolf. Oh no. There's 2 D Wolves. Look. Let's be real. This guy's like a CEO. He's not living on floor 201. Ah, it actually went ahead and tagged that this is where he lives for us. I was like, there's no way this guy lives in floor 2 of a building. Where does the cheater live? Yep. Can you get a photo of them? I can try. Let's head over to his house. There's a scandal right now in Singapore from this big property agent company here. Ooh. Do tell me more. I always love hearing about business business scandals. The Boston director of strategy was caught leaving an office after people recorded moanings. Oh my word. Literally caught in 4K. I mean, that's one of those things though, right? Like, I'll almost play devil's advocate for them. I'm assuming they're both married, because if they... I guess here's the question for people, but you're welcome to jump in. If neither of them were married, would that be like a big issue? Oh, new murder case. Well. I think the murder case is going to take priority here. You're not Dontrell Williams. Alright. Well, I've kicked in the door. I didn't get a photo, but... That's fine. Yes, let me spill. Alright, let's hear it. It also depends on the company's policy. Like, if the company specifically forbids fraternization or relationships, obviously that'd be an issue. But if there was no policy against it, neither of them were married, it's like... Is it an issue? The boss is married with 4 kids, always on interviews saying how the type of people I often find, it's very sad that this happens, but it's often the case. I think the people that are very, very, very vocal and very, like, proudly going around saying, like, oh, I'm so religious, I'm so this, I'm so that, they're often the ones that are the most sketchy. The whole persona is about trust and being trustworthy. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, that's really bad then. They've completely destroyed their brand. The director of strategy only has 2 years experience, so probably it's a nepotism hire then, right? So they got given the role because of the relationship. Disgraceful. No? Since the company's an intern with $800 per month salary? I mean, that sounds like, pretty much nepotism. This better be freaking right. If this isn't right, I don't know what I'll do. I don't really get how to kick down the door of the perp. I thought I did kick down the door, but... She got him while being an intern. 2 years later, she's doing $230,000 a year. That's nuts. That is a lot of freaking money. Which is more than the next highest paid guy with 18 years experience. I mean, I'm the type of person who thinks in any organization, business or anything like that, I think that a lot of organizations tend to just promote based on seniority. I don't agree with seniority-based promotions. It should be the best.
Where be they gone? Don't mess with me.
Let me look.
What just happened?
My God.
They were over here.
Did I just witness a murder? What the hell? Are you okay, dude? Where am I? What's your name?
With you.
Alright, fine. Be that way, bro. The director just got married 2 months ago. Oh, man. That's the thing with affairs. It's always the partners and children, especially, are always the biggest victims. Like, obviously, the business side of it is very bad, but that's just disgraceful. Stamps building, okay. Stamps building ground floor lobby. There we go. Well, if the crime scene's in the lobby, I should be able to investigate pretty freely. The audio recording was very obvious with what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, if you're like moaning and all that, it's pretty hard to deny what was going on. What? Why am I getting detected? I'm trespassing? Unknown citizen. Unfortunately, the snail is, like, right over there, so I need to be kind of careful. Okay, Lauren Arnold. They had a gun. Tobacco. Key. Beer. The victim has been poisoned. Okay. Let's search. Again, that's their address, Lombardo Tower. So they had a gun, but they were poisoned. Okay, the snail's like right over there. So that Isabel and the Dido is a direct comparison. I mean, yeah. It's kind of crazy. How like perfect that was. Given the case we were just looking at. You witnessed the shooting because people were slow getting out of the lobby. But like somebody just like shot me outside. And I think they shot a couple of other people. I didn't actually get hit, I don't think. It's because they were just leaving their house. Passing through the level 1 lobby. So poisonings are always a little tricky. Time of death was between 15 and 1:30, and they were poisoned. Poison. Hello. Hello. Do you know this person? Do you know Lauren Arnold?
Sure, that's my partner, Lauren Arnold. Killed the other day.
The other day?
It doesn't seem real.
The other day? Hold up. Time of death between 15 and 1:30. Killed the other day? That's a bit strange. What's your name?
Cassidy Klein. Why?
May I come in? Please talk to your partner. Bruh. Can I come in and take a look around?
Don't let people off the street into my home.
I'm a cop. Well, not really, but I'll give you 180 bucks. I don't think I don't have that kind of money. Can you give me your fingerprints?
Sure.
Alright,
I
thank
guess
you.
I could.
Since it's level 1, there's going to be CCTV. Is CCTV even a relevant factor, though? Because, what is the CCTV going to show me? It's going to show me the woman coming in and dying. Is poison instant, or is it delayed? I've always operated on the assumption it was like a delayed onset. Alright. So probably my best bet is trying to find the black market doctor, right? Because they're the ones that usually sell poison. I like this graffiti. No. Not just doctor. Realistically, any black market person. I suppose. Butterscotch. That's useful information. Done. Butterscotch. I assume it's butterscotch. There's no other word that could, The weapon's not the poison, it's the syringe. Oh, I should go back to the crime scene and try and find the syringe. The snail is, like, right over here, though. I kind of wish it was a little easier to see the snail from a bit further away. I suppose that's the point, though, right? It's meant to be a little hard to see. I'm gonna make a save, because I haven't actually saved yet. It'll be with the killer still. Ah, darn. I can take your fingerprints. I don't think I've got your fingerprints. Alright, well, there's not really... If they've been poisoned, there's probably not a whole lot I can do. I'll take a photo of the crime scene, just for my records. We need to check her house. Yeah, her partner wasn't really willing to let me go in, so I'm gonna have to, investigate when the partner leaves, I think. Joanna knows she's being stalked. That's true. Often the victims are acutely aware. That's the snail. They are being followed. It's usually some of the best evidence that you can have to identify the killer. At least partially identify the killer. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the big question, is, hey, you know, thanks for checking in. Is poison instant or delayed? Because if it's instant, CCTV could be useful. If it's delayed, not so much. That's right, I've got a key, because I stole the key. I stole the key from the victim.
Oh, yes, you are. It's the only place that's safe from Angel's hoods.
Back to being a detective? Yep.
Not here, not the precinct.
It's been a while, but good to be back. Why can no one see the beauty that is me? Well, I will know one day the me that is so great. Whoever wrote this, you are literally in a relationship right now, man.
Can't you smell the stench of it?
Whichever one of them wrote that is in a relationship. That's sad. Alright, here we go. CCTV won't show so much. It's not. Okay. Outside 5 spice, large, average height, long. Okay. Large, average height, long, female. So that's actually a very descriptive account. So large is build, right? Yeah. So they've got a large build, average height, long hair, female. Alright, that's a good starting point. Dear Capra, I haven't heard from you. I think it's time we discussed leaving the group. I'm pretty sure they're about to get caught.
Always said things were better in the olden days. And when it comes to Old Wheel bourbon,
Good God.
I think he was right. Old Wheel is cast-aged in genuine French oak for
So many people run into people in the fields, man. It's sad.
Old Wheel bourbon.
Because they are like, they're all dead.
Let's roll back the clock.
Maybe a password is Lauren's year of birth. Well, that's the partner's password, which isn't terribly useful. Let's go through the info here. Tenant agreements. Lauren Arnold. I'll pin their birth certificate so we have their year, just in case. We got a name. A name? Well, we've got the victim's name. We've got details about the killer, but not the killer themselves. Yeah, the fields letter isn't the perp. The people who are in the fields are like, they're dead. God, they're writing so many letters to fields people. How many fields letters are in here? They've got like 7 or 8 letters of people writing to the fields. My goodness. Ah, here we go. I've got your note. I can't hand over surveillance footage. Everyone haven't seen no average height female stalking around. Well, we already know all that information. It's nothing new. Steal your money. That's my investigator's fee.
Afraid, are you? I'm sorry? Afraid to tell me how much you're selling it to the Dynasties for? Or afraid to tell me what Angel Harris is paying you to act as a fence?
It's more like them writing to someone who's retired. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They don't know that the people are dead, but...
What was that?
But I know that they're dead. Okay, so we've got some details about the killer. I might try and... But that's the thing, like, if the... There's the snail. If the syringe was injected... Butterscotch, yeah. If the syringe was injected into the person at the site, it would be useful. Who's the victim? The victim is Lauren Arnold. So, what do we know about Lauren? A waiter at a chicken store. So, not exactly a terribly remarkable person by any accounts. No offense to anybody who works as a waiter at a chicken store, but it's not exactly something too noteworthy. But they've been poisoned. Poison to me implies... Poison feels very personal, doesn't it? It's like you want the person to feel like some pain or something before they go. Infamous. That's the black market. Huge info, huge tech. Why was there a letter with the name Cassidy? Cassidy is the partner. So, excuse me, the partner of the victim. So the victim was writing to their partner saying that they should leave some group. Because the group was about to get caught or something like that. Well, then that could be the motive then. So the victim was trying to get out of a group and then they got killed, right? That's the thing I really wish we could get in Shadows of Doubt. I understand it would be like impossible. But it would be so cool if you could like figure out motive and all that sort of stuff. I feel like a lot of the stuff with the motive, we as the player sort of create our own narrative, like what we're doing right now, right? The motive is related, yeah. Most of the time, it's fairly random. Like sometimes you can, particularly when it comes to like the business killings and stuff. It's somewhat clear what the motive is, but otherwise not so much. Worth checking Cassidy's computer for V-mails. Could be.
Gone. Everything's gone.
Everything's gone. Damn. Alright. I mean, I'll need to do the groundwork to find the black market anyway, so I think I might start by trying to look for the black market. So let's see if I remember how to find the black market. I think you go to the map, and you try and get somewhere like far away from everything, because I need to know if the snail is coming. So you go to the map, and I believe you go into the basements, and you look for certain sized basements, right? Triplex Hardware Company, that sounds like a black market. Well, we can start there, I suppose. We're doing the snail challenge, yes. Which is, it's turned this game from a chill detective game to a horror survival game.
Give me a start.
Not in a bad way, it's right there, I might add. It's certainly refreshed the experience, and it's helping keep me on my toes. Right, the password is butterscotch, I think. I can never get the passwords to work, I swear. I know the password. Butterscotch.
No, not it.
What do you mean, not it?
Nice try. Hell. Password.
Butterscotch.
Password.
Unless the password here is infamous. Is this the black... This isn't the black market, though.
No, not it.
Oh, it's case sensitive. Okay.
No, not it. Nice try. Hell. Somebody is a weapons dealer.
Ah!
Is it?
Help!
Where have
What
they
the
gone?
hell? Stop that.
Why is everyone fighting me?
What do you think you're doing?
Funny business.
Right, did anybody buy poison? No. That's all I need to see. Oh my goodness. I'm like the Terminator right now.
What the hell?
Oh goodness, I can't get away. I can't
Beat
run.
it.
Oh, look at that. The snail's right there. There's more than one black market weapons place. That's true. I mean, I can't really get away from these guys. I don't know what I'm meant to do.
Someone help your drown.
Go home. The door. Okay, I'll try that. Jeez. I mean, surely if it's just one person, I can beat the crap out of them. Never mind.
Shut up.
I'm getting shot. I punch somebody to defend myself, and everyone else hangs up on me. It's a small B, big S. That's kind of wild if you have to be that specific. I think he's lost interest? He's lost interest, okay. Alright. I'll try that again next time. The problem is, like, with the, sticky notes, you can't, like, make it case sensitive anyway, even if you wanted to. It's kind of an odd thing. Okay, I need a splint, please. That's probably the big one, is the splint. And probably a bandage as well. Alright, we're okay. Well, either way, I checked the logs. There was not anything there that was an issue. Well, there was no poison sold, is the bottom line. I do have another sync disk that I stole. Let's install that. Model Citizen. Books Read. Books Read, I think, is just better. Like, half the time I remember I've been trying to, like, throw trash in the bin. It doesn't even give you money half the time, so... doesn't quite work as intended. Alright, so we gotta check some other basements. Alright. So probably the black market dealer, I think, is probably going to be the one that we ultimately will need to try and speak to. Vacant address. Expedition Solutions. This is like an illegal bar, I think. I don't think they sell poison. Okay, don't remember where you can buy syringes. It's either the underground, like, illegal clinic, or the, just black market, the pawn shop as well. Maybe. It's, certainly worth a look. If nothing else.
Yeah, all right.
Hey man, what's your name?
As if I tell you.
You know what? Fair enough, sir. Good night.
Someone help.
Someone help? I was about to say I hear the snail, but I don't see it. It's over there. Pawn shop secondhand syringes? I don't know, because I think it's mainly because the pawn shop is like a, it's kind of sketchy. Like, it's an official business, but they're kind of sketchy, I think, is more the implication that it's a secondhand syringe, but I do like that. I do like the idea that it's a secondhand syringe. Pre-loved. Okay, let's check maybe this building here. So we're looking for the black market, if possible. Lem. Malem. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a particular way to know at a glance which ones are like stores and stuff. I often find the best way is to just investigate. It doesn't take terribly long to investigate yourself anyway. Well, this password, it looks like it's a capital F and an M. I mean, to be honest, the O, U, and S also look capital. It looks like the I, N, and A are lowercase. Hey, Cast. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'll give you a quick shout out. You often find that the passwords are usually near the shops. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Now I just need to remember where I found the passwords.
Stop, please.
The city is full of
What
psychopaths,
I
man.
would give for a cup of coffee.
Everyone is just going nuts. Where, oh where? Alright, where else can we check? I haven't checked the Parker Center, so let's head there. It's even more obvious that we hear them. I actually quite like this, the voices. It's a really nice change to the, like, usual somber sort of silence that you get in this game.
Give for a cup of coffee.
I'm not careful, this killer's gonna kill again. There's Butterscotch again. Okay, well that's another building checked. Doesn't look like there's anything. Let's check this building now. That sigh was too real. Oh man. Butterscotch. I was like me earlier today at work. Just like... That's held emotions, yeah. That wasn't just like some AI. There was heart and soul in that. I feel that. Whoopsie. That was the VA's reluctance to work. Hey, what's your
I'm
name?
not telling you.
You know what? Be
Yeah.
that way.
What's that?
Ah!
Stop that.
Oh, what a good neighbor.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of coffee.
I don't know if I would, like, directly confront somebody who's, like, breaking into my neighbor's house. I don't know. Let me check the rest of the basement here. If you had a gun, and you wouldn't get... Yeah, that's the thing, though, right? Like, you always have to be careful, I feel like, as just, like, an ordinary civilian. Because, like, you might be well-intentioned, but a lot of the times, I think, in a lot of countries, if you, like, step in a situation like that, you actually will end up probably getting in trouble. It's kind of messed up. I won't press my luck anymore. Singapore, you would record evidence and give that to the police.
Just another day.
Yeah, I feel like even... Like, a lot of the times in Australia, I feel like with that sort of situation, you're basically just not supposed to interfere. It's like, it's pretty much the as far as I'm aware, like, the prevailing logic of, like, the law is basically, it's not your job to be doing that. It's the police's job. So you shouldn't be putting yourself in that situation. Like, I kind of get it, because it's like they want to avoid, like, vigilante action. They're worried that, like, you know, if we let people do that sort of stuff, it'll lead to people just being like, well, you know, the cops aren't doing enough, so I'm gonna just, I'll do the police's job for them. It's just an apartment, yeah. That's also just an empty apartment. For a second I thought that was the snail on the ground. It was just the way the lighting was reflecting. The snail was right there. Oh my word, I nearly walked on top of it. Oh, my heart stopped for a second there. It's a gambling den. Basement of the Fathoms. Let's check, this building. That's weird. Why is the building in lockdown? That's very weird. W. Oh! This is the Canary Tool Supply. I think this is some sort of criminal enterprise, I think. I love how they still keep employee records. Hey, even if we're criminals, we have to keep good employee records, alright? The last thing we need is to have the tax man, like, come along and bust me for not keeping good records. The question is, do they have a sales ledger? I don't see one anywhere. That's not to say it doesn't exist, it just means it's not in an obvious spot. Imagine getting busted because you missed a tax payment. I mean, that's pretty much how they got Al Capone, right? The famous American gangster. They got him on tax evasion. It's not a clinic. So what is this then? Black market sim clinic. Oh, you're saying on the text form we're just a hobby shop, not a clinic. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I misread that. I mean, I feel like this would be a pretty good place to get poison. Or a medical syringe. Well, there's the key. That's pretty handy. Canary Tool Supply. Maybe they keep their sales records in the safe? Unfortunately, the owner didn't leave his password lying around. And I don't have a code breaker. Well, I'll keep this place in mind. It's worth maybe coming back later. You can only buy things from the staff, not sure if it has any records. Well, that's unfortunate if it doesn't. Because that could have been the big break that this case needs to be solved. is this building in lockdown? That is so strange. I had to jump to climb those stairs, mind you. When you checked, did you check for syringes or just poison? Either. It was all just like knives and stuff like that at the weapons store. Yeah, there was no poison, no syringes. At least I don't believe so. I can check again later if I get completely stuck, but I'm pretty sure it was everything was covered.
What was that?
Oh god. That was a horrible...
Trap.
That was very unfortunate. Yeah, I had the auto route thing on, it just walked straight into the guy's house. And he got pissed. I don't know, I feel like if your door's unlocked and somebody comes in, you gotta at least give them a couple seconds grace. Maybe they just thought it was the wrong house. Maybe they thought it was their house. Alright, maybe we'll try this building here. Hey, you gotta give me more than 2 seconds to leave. A little while back when your house was new, someone tried to open the gate. Oh my goodness. Stuck their keys in and everything. That'd be like super scary, I feel like. Probably the first emotion would be confusion, right? And then like the fear might sort of step in, like, who is this person? What they like, what's their intentions? Yeah, the apartment building chat.
You know my productivity is up by 12%.
Trying to warn people that somebody might be trying to like to break it into. Was it one of the residents? Oh, that'd be so funny if it turned out to be one of the residents. Like, oh, that was me. Sorry.
Gonna catch a break.
Aha!
Hold your horses.
I think this could be it.
Password?
What was it? Infamous.
No, not it. Nice try, pal.
I don't know what the password is.
Going to need the password, buddy.
Oh, they used to stay at a different place on the same level. I see. It's just a misunderstanding. Alright. Bandage camera, splint. Poison! Poison. 2 people bought poison. Alright, let's try and look at the times. Which one of these lines up with the time of death? So the death was on January 3rd. Could have been either, really. Because both of the purchases were on January 1st. Which one's closest to death? M. Robinson. I mean, the other one is just L. Like, unless it's the guy from Death Note, we're not going to get much luck investigating who L is. M. Robinson. We'll chase up M. Robinson.
You're not allowed here.
Yeah, I'm just leaving. Just about to leave. Relax. We're all good here. We're all friends here. Alright, so we got a name, so probably we'll head to City Hall and try and investigate that name. We've got a description, so if the person matches the description, they very well could be our suspect. Yeah, check if it's a female, exactly.
This goddamn city.
I don't like there's an enforcer running around. But either way, both purchases were quite a ways back. I often find... That's the hotel, this isn't City Hall. I often find the killer kills relatively short after they purchase the murder weapon, usually. Because pretty much the way that murders work in this game, as far as I understand, is the game basically sends out a ping saying somebody's got to do a murder. It picks a character, 6753. They purchase a murder weapon and they kill somebody. That's my understanding on how it works. 6753. They still got to do the actual stalking. Yeah, that's true. This is new. Security. I suppose they... Illegal activities. Oh, you can, like, change the, security cameras in more detail. Interesting. Alright, government database. Robinson. Michael Robinson. Well... Male. Large build, but he's bald. Average height. So it can't really be him. I mean, I'll keep it pinned, because that's what came up. So it could be this L person. But... Is L gonna be... the first name or the last name? I mean, we can search all the L's, but that's a very long process. Azure Fang is here. That's funny. I wonder if Ichigo Mado is here. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. Maybe check the victim's workplace. That was one of my thoughts was check the victim's workplace, and then also a possibility is if I check the victim's house again and I see if they've got any person who's like L something in their phone book. I'll start there first, I think. I hate when you get stuck on stuff with the auto walk. The stalker wouldn't be unknown to her.
Just a minute.
Sometimes I feel like the stalkers are still known to them. I don't know. It's like they just don't realize who it is at the time. God, this money changing mod has made things very difficult. I have no money. I'm gonna go bankrupt in a second. How are you doing?
Not so good.
Yeah. What's your passcode?
Not going to happen.
It's worth a try. Got any spare change?
Not giving you nothing.
Ah. So Cassidy's fingerprints are there. I mean, searching for fingerprints is irrelevant because you're killing in all likelihood. Can you move away from the door, please? Alright, I'll just come in. How's that?
Punk. Stop, please.
Alright, if you want to fight, we'll fight.
Punk. Hey,
Hang on, let me switch on the light so I can see what I'm doing.
punk. Ow. Aw. Shut your trap. My face.
I literally just wanted to look at your address book, but, you know. Lara. That could be something. Liam is typically a man's name, but it's worth looking up anyway. So Lara could be something. Let's search you. What have you got? You got a baseball bat. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. You also... Both of them work at the chicken shack. It might be worth checking the workplace. I think you're probably on the money. Ichigo with the suggestion I check the workplace. I'll quickly look up Lara, I'll see what Lara's all about, and then we'll head to the workplace. So both the victim and their partner work at the chicken shack. If Lara also works at the chicken shack, that, I think, is pretty convincing evidence that there's some sort of workplace dispute going on. Lara Landers. Skinny, long, brown hair, average height. So it's probably not you. But do you also work at the chicken shop? Wait staff. Lara Dobbs. Average, long, average. No, it's not you. Okay. So let's head to the chicken shop. What's it called? The Simpson Street Chicken Shack. Alright, let's have a look at our staff. There's Lara, Liam, Beatriz, Cassidy, Lauren, and Juan. Where's the light? Where's the light? Switch off the light. Oh, thank goodness. That was close. Gotta go fetch you, mini-boss. Good luck with the investigation. Thank you. Good luck chasing the poisoner down. I'm optimistic we're on the brink of a breakthrough. We shall see. 0423, okay. 0423. Damn, nothing. Okay, Lara, Lauren, Cassidy. I was like, surely the partner isn't, the stalker. That'd be crazy. Is that even possible? Surely that's not even possible. Juan. Male. And Liam, I assume, is male, yeah. So it's not directly related to their work, it seems like. I'll have to check, I think, the weapon store again. Because possibly I just missed, that there was a syringe listed there. Alright. Well, let's head back to the, weapon store. The illegal weapon store, I should say. Okay, hardware. And it sounds like the sort of place you'd go for a murder weapon, a hardware store. Well, quote-unquote hardware. Let's see what we can dig up here.
Should have worn my fur coat.
Should have worn my fur coat. I've never worn a fur coat. I don't know. For some reason, I imagine it would be, like, very uncomfortable. Alright. Buckshot, combat knife, briefcase bomb, incapacitator grenades, slugs. Yeah, this ain't it. This isn't where...
Hotel lobby.
This isn't where it was sold. Why is this person dancing? What a strange fellow. well, it's not sold in the hardware store. Black market trader was where I checked before. And there's the medical, the black market sync clinic, right? I mean, at this stage, I'm kind of like stumped. Because it very much feels as though there really isn't any information. We can try heading back to the black market trader, maybe. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I got so caught up on the fact that it said they sold poison, I didn't clue in they also sold a syringe to somebody. It's possible that I missed something, but it does feel a little bit unlikely. The pawn shop is worth attending as well. Just in case they ended up dealing in something unsavory. Bandage, splint, Lazarus, poison, poison. Oh, there was another person here, Z. I did not see that. Okay, let's add that to our list of suspects. Z. Okay, well that's something that we've got to work with now. At least we have another name. So if nothing else, we've got another name to work with. Alright, where is the black market sync disc shop? Or whatever it's called. The black market sync clinic, I think is what the actual name is. Why can't I find it now? I know it's around here. Was it not in, like, a basement? I could have sworn I found a black market clinic. But now I can't seem to find it. Power room, Fletcher Towers, Fletcher Towers. That's the hardware company. That's a loan shark, not really relevant to my investigation. Gambling den's not really relevant to my investigation either. Power. Here we go. Black Market Sync Clinic. There we go. This is the one that's in this weird basement in the building that's... seems like it's in a permanent state of lockdown for some reason. Surely these guys are going to keep records or something. I don't think they do is the thing. I guess it would be too convenient if they just kept all their records. Or I should try and invest in a code cracker. So I can break into some of these places a bit easier. Alright, well, we got the name Z. So let's use that to try and track down our killer. Because there can't be that many people whose names start with Z. Surely. There can't be that many people. So I reckon first port of call will be just the telephone. We'll head to City Hall, because we can do the book checks and look them up right after. That sounds like a good idea. So City Hall, I think, is the other way, yep. Z. Because really, other than this lead, I'm completely out of leads. Until, potentially, the person kills again. Which I would rather that they didn't. Right, as it turns out, it was going the right way before.